Hello, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me. You can see me. Don't know yet, but if it's any of you hear me and sees me, have some new hardware. So I'm dealing with the new hardware challenges up here. The energies, what the energies are, and talking about those energies. You feeling that feminine energy had that rough time, get off of the rough time in there, and the energies are moving. You can feel this um, deep inside of you that feminine energies about those doubts, those insecurities that was triggered. If you watched the yesterday's report, you probably heard about what I said there about the moon, and that's what the moon is going to do. In the late afternoon, the energy is just gonna be pouring of that blessings. Hopefully, get that blessings because the most of those blessings gonna begin to feel like 4 or 5 o'clock, and by 8 o'clock they are going to be at the full force, and they're gonna last it to until tomorrow. Uh, Plenty of understanding, plenty of the stuff are going to be with these positions. I see in it in the chart that the moon is transitioning to its own house. She knows what it's doing. She's home. A lot of the energies of intuitions is going to be feeling at home. But look at it inside. There is always something on the other side. There is something. It is always is going on. So what are we talking about? Early in the morning at 7 o'clock in the morning, the moon, she's going to be at 21 degrees of Gemini. She's going to be squaring Neptune, and she's going to be opposing the midheaven. You feel like you have something to do with the intuitions. You have something to do with the stuff. You have something you have to be done there. You have something to do with authority. You have something to do with communications. But if you pay attention to the communications of positive movement, a lot of new energies, you may be talking a lot about the new age, the age of Aquarius, and those energies they're just coming towards you because both the Sun and Mercury they're still at Aquarius, even though that the sun is about to cross into Pisces, is still in there. So basically, the moon is helping with that transitions of the sun going into Pisces. What does that mean to you? It all depends where Pisces is in your chart, guys. For it, it could be a lot of mystery. It could be a lot of connections into religions. It could be a lot of confusions and personality situations. It could be money situations. Could be a friend situations, family situations if it's in the fourth house. So many things that could be. The sun is in there right now. It's the authority. You can use that authority for the right things in yourself. So at 8 o'clock. Okay, midheaven, it's right in the cusp between Sag and Capricorn. It's still going to be opposing the moon. That energy is going to be a little bit more intense since the ascendant is together right there with Neptune. And that squaring right there is going to be created this shadow duality. Is that really what I feel? Is that the really what I need to do? Is that the situations that I have to go through it? And you're gonna know because the ascendant there is said like you need a new things. You need a new things that coming towards you because the ascendant when it moves between 8 and 9 o'clock is gonna go through the North Node and Chiron. Can't just heal and move to your destiny. You gotta do something, even though that some people ask about it. Theo, what is that? We feel the energy. The energy is supposed to do everything. No, actually, you gotta also act upon those energies. You're the one who performing it, using the energy. This is like you have a plug-in computer, but it's not turned on. Are you turning it on? Are you doing some work? Physically, they're doing some work. So these energies can be transitioned, and that is going to be some one of the challenges of this because those energies are asking for performance. 10 o'clock, that performance is coming because mid-Cavan, it's still at Capricorn, but we have all line up in there. We have currently we have Pluto, Venus, Mars, Mercury, and the Sun still at Aquarius. So is the mid-Cavan is going to walk in there in the next hour. So there's a lot of Aquarius energy. I mean, the Aquarius energy is just going to begin in there for it. You're gonna find these little glimpses with the moon. It's just like the moon is up to something, like your mother is up to something. There is something with the mothering energies that you are dealing. The same intuitions, the deep intuitions. You probably begin to develop your intuitions within your spirit. The spirit now it's telling, hey, is that good for you? I mean, how is that going to affect it in your karma, situations, and so on and so on? And this is upgrade, development, because you already went into that transitions period through Pluto. You went to the deepness, darkness within yourself, and it's like, no, 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 no. I know what to do like now. That intuitions I'm talking about. It is going to be a blessings this afternoon. All right, so 11 o'clock. Mid-heaven, it's at the mid Aquarius. Of course, this is squaring Uranus and Jupiter, and there, that energy is familiar to you. I'm tired of talking about it, but again, be mindful of communications, be mindful for your actions, be mindful what do you feel and think inside of you, because that's maybe not true. Okay, just simply it is oppositions to see how strong you are. This could be also a lot of test time, testing of your masculine feminine energies, and let me tell you, pretty soon they're coming together, and that test is gonna be whatever you are set out to do. All right, meet Kevin. It is together with the sun at 12 o'clock. It is opposing lit, but ascendant is together with the moon that is training the sun and Mercury. Beautiful communications, beautiful authorities in there. Despite the storm, you see, in the storms, you see everything that it comes in. So, who is in the storm? Jupiter, Pluto, Mars, Venus is in a storm, and currently we have the moon is in storm with Neptune as the visions isn't there. But at the same time, Lilith that is at Leo, it is opposing Mercury and the Sun, so is the midheaven. So there is all these energies there underneath. It's kind of like you feel them, and it's like, man, I know where I'm going, but these things underneath what this is. And currently, all this is going to be paying off because nothing grows in a comfort zone. And when these intense energies are there, you overcome them, you're going to feel it. And you're going to get review of that. At 1 o'clock in the morning, you're going to get the review of when the moon steps in into Cancer and is going to have that blessing towards Venus, Mars, and Pluto. Oh, you guys changed. Beautiful. It's going to come out great. Glad that you fixed this. Glad that you fixed that. You two are incredible, and so on and so on. That is like the mother is giving a blessing kids because she understands the son or the daughter, they're all changed, they're all matured, they're all ready, they're all run. All right, they're ready to run this life, they're ready to do this. That is what going to be that blessings in there. You're going to feel inside of you intuitions is talking to a masculine and the feminine energies in the form of a blessings in there. Beautiful energies. All right, talking about our next hour, which is going to be at 2 o'clock, midheaven is together there with Neptune. Pretty much is between, right at a cusp between Pisces and Aries. It's going to square the moon, but that's not going to be affecting that much. But it's going to be sextile like Mars, Venus, and Pluto. And we're talking about those guys in there. There is currently are going on. This is one of the best time because you are passing through. You are going through. You might going through a rough time in life. You may be going through situations in life. But right now, what do you do? You unify things under a hardship, and that's how you succeed. You give yourself a hand. You give a hand to your partner. You give a hand to those energies they're putting together. They are prime energies, guys. You're going to feel those prime energies. They are there, but they are ready to go where? To follow that path of Neptune. Where is the Neptune goes? Neptune is ending on Pisces. He wants the new beginning. That triggers right now. This year is going to be affecting what happens in the next 2 years because we are going to have a Saturn, Neptune, and the Sun is going to be kind of like pretty much all three of them. They're going to be moving to areas. New beginning. Question is, are you ready for that new beginning? And if you are not, you'll know. If you are, you will know. How? Midheaven, it's at 16 degrees of Aries. Who is there? The North Node and Chiron. They are there. Okay. I heal it. I've done it on myself, and now I'm ready to do it with others. I'm waiting for this period. I've been ready for these situations in there. And that energy is going to be very beautiful, except that the ascendant that it's at the end of Cancer, it's got a good divine energies with the Sun, but is opposing that. Pluto, Mars, and Venus. This is kind of like the Ice Queen does not like this union in there. This is the energy of uh, the Queen doesn't like this beauty that she never had, never experiencing this Beauty and the Beast situations that even the society doesn't like. That's what this is going to be because it triggers the society to change. The society does not want to change unless it's forced to it. So, talking about the next hour, which is this hour right now here, talking about 4 o'clock. And that 4 o'clock, you're going to feel that blessings coming in because the pressure is there and you're like, I can't do this anymore. I can't. I need to let it go. I need to pass it there. Um, it is what it is. You have to go through it. But when you go through it, you're going to find out that was it, the blessing of disguise for you. And some of the people, maybe they have this like, I don't know, I'm not sure, I'm not this, I'm not that. Who is sure that is your soul? Your soul is sure about this. And that is going to be expressions of this Venus that it's coming. Because in the next hour, the ascendant is together with Lilith. It is opposing Mercury and the Sun. This is basically authorizing to zip up communications. This is like you're this little child that it's so mad, and when they tell them what happened, what is this, and you're expecting everyone to know what happened to you, and you're not talking to anybody. Lack of maturity, right? Because that ascendant of Leo is that's what is going to be trigger you to see that immaturity within. But at the same time, Lilith it is sextiling the moon. So if you go and understand these processes in there through the moon, all that energy goes into the sun and the Mercury, and you're like speak yourself out. The right thing that you do, the truth that you're getting in there, and powerful things of the Aquarius. Okay, that's what you need to do. not the rest of the energy that is not working so far. Okay, 6 o'clock. Pretty good energy. The midheaven is going to be at the first degree of Gemini. Beautiful, beautiful trine towards the first degrees of Aquarius. The things is in the air. The moon, it surprisingly begins to give this divine energies within the air. You feeling it, it's like, you know what, I can understand all these situations, but I can follow my intuitions. I'm following this friendshipness. And the moon, it says, like, don't worry about it, I got you back. Here is why. You need to trust in this. You already went into there. You need to trust that what? Friendshipness. You practice it from before. And here comes 7 o'clock. And that 7 o'clock, the moon is already pouring these divine energies towards all this pack of Pluto, Venus, and Mars. She is trining Mercury and the Sun for it. That exactly moment, specifically even then the next hour, is going to be tremendously kind of like a blessing from above. And it's like all of a sudden something happened, and you're like, oh my God, what happened? What is this? I don't know. I'm not familiar with this. It's like too good to be true. It's like everything goes smooth, right? Ascendant is where at Virgo. Divine energies with the North Node and the Chiron. Very beautiful trine split Uranus and Jupiter. Things are moving, but what do you have to face? The visions from what it was and these limitations of Saturn that it represents in there. You have to pass your limit. You have to grow. You have to expand. Okay. I mean, populations expand, so is the city have to expand. Population expands, so the new cities have to be built. Right? That's how we grow. Same with you. And here is that energy of 8 o'clock, guys. I mean, uh, ascendant 29 degrees of Libra. The moon is together with the midheaven at the 29 degrees. All this is divine energies and trines towards Pluto and that unifications with Venus and Mars. They're basically 1 degree apart, but they're together. They're traveling together. The moon's giving this beautiful energies also towards the sun and Mercury. Communication, great. Everything is just beautiful. All right, it's just beautiful. Just I don't know what else to tell you in there. The things maybe not going okay in the material world. Not everything has to be perfect. As that old saying, you better smile in the small cave compared to cry in the big palace in there. Because if you're thinking about it, your cave can be your palace. But this is a one of this. The moon is gonna be telling you, I got you back. All right, so talking about the next hour, the midheaven, it's moving more within Cancer, the ascendant, it's more, excuse me, more within Libra, and ascendant is divine energies to Jupiter. That growth you did, you balance it out. You did that balance within yourself. That transitions of balancing masculine and feminine, understanding and appreciated the both sides of the energies. Okay, the moon is still not fully transitioned to Cancer yet, but the midheaven at this time, at 9 o'clock, it shows you that the moon is going to be sextiling Uranus and Jupiter tomorrow. You're going to see it because first, what is blessing that transformation, is blessing this relationship between Venus and Mars, then it's helping Mercury and Mars, which is the communications, is in there. It's gonna go through the limitations in Neptune in there later on. But now is her primary concern is that blessings. Okay. Is that blessing. This is one of the mother gives the blessing is like, I can improve this. And that improvement, of course, is going to be coming in, but some people is not going to like that approval. You can't make everyone happy, guys. Okay, you can't make that happy because the midheaven in the next hour, that is going to be that passing stage between Cancer and Leo. Ascendant is still at Libra at 23 degrees. Beautiful trines with Mercury and the Sun. Beautiful trine with the Moon, and the Moon is continuing, just like blessing after blessing. You may gonna find someone as a protector even, because as the mother protecting his child, that's how the Moon is gonna be acting of protecting these unifications of Venus and Mars. It's gonna be an interesting energies for some. And I've been talking about 11 o'clock energies that before 11 o'clock comes in, you should go to bed. But you gotta face, if you have rough time, don't be fearing, okay? Don't fearing to see the things in the shadow because the ascendant is coming to the shadow. Midheaven is at 12 degrees of Leo. It is opposing Mars and Venus in there. But still, just because somebody's universe is different than yours, somebody has that they see these limitations that they cannot do what you do, what is they're going to be jealous and so on. That's their problem. It's not yours. But moving within the energies, use that blessings in there. As the moon is moving and transitioning in Cancer at this time, she's beautiful energies with Saturn. She's beautiful energies with the Sun, with Mercury, and is giving the blessings. Blessings, guys. Believe in those blessings. Believe in that emotions. Believe in that love. Because that is very important. Okay, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. If you got any comments, please post it below. But thank you so much for watching. And I'm sorry for the delay, but it is what it is. Just hardware upgrades, troubleshooting situations. But hopefully tomorrow everything is going to be fine. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Give you the love and the light here. Exactly, darling. Enforced upgrades. Those upgrades, they're gonna bring a lot of good power, positiveness, and hopefully people sees that toughness, that spiritual toughness that turns to mental toughness, and it's gonna help the people. Beloved guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching.